Hi, this is Annalisa, and I am doing video number 2. That will be the one after the unboxing from the collaboration for May with the Beebeecraft. And I unboxed all this deliciousness, and in this video we will make some kind of weird stretchy bracelets. I have hooked them on. This one is got three places it's hooked together, or is that this one? I wouldn't know, but and this one is just something I put together because it was so summery. And in the next video I have a few necklaces that I would like to finish with you guys. So just want to show you that, and then I will clean off the mat and we will get started. So that was easy, or fast should I say. So I am first of all I haven't done anything yet with these. These will be earrings. I will just put them on like earrings. I have these as earrings. That will be either at the end of this one or in the next video. They're very cute, but what I haven't done yet is to put this into polymer clay, because I finished. My best idea was to just push it into some black, and then continue as if I didn't use polymer clay. So it wouldn't be much of an artisan piece right there, but we shall see. We shall see. So first of all, we're gonna need some glue, GS Hypo Cement, or whatever is your pleasure. I will say though that glue that gel glue would be probably better than this too. Any type of glue that does not get completely stiff and breaks would be preferable, because then obviously then the stretch cord won't break that easily and stuff. And you know what? We can talk about that and stretch cords till the cows come home, and they won't here. But the thing is that my first stretch cord bracelet I just glued with some kind of Norwegian glue. We don't have like the E6000 and stuff. I think I used some kind of I don't know. I used something I had, and I wore it every day for 2 years. Those 3 bracelets, and after those 2 years, the shell bead I had on was kind of losing its shine, and also it was a little bit stretched out. But I think that's a good run, if you have to restring, and if you use it every day for two years, and I mean going out from morning till evening. I don't think I don't think we need to know all the science behind things and stuff. But I do agree with the pre-stretching. I didn't do that either, and but I guess it's better to have it stretched out. I don't get why, because but the first stretch out can be taken first, so that it will be so it takes longer to stretch even more. I am not sure, but I'm using and this was why I had so many links, because I would prefer 0.8. Actually, I prefer this number, this 1 millimeter, but I have seen its limits, so I would like to have both. But this is like, this is sturdy, and a double knot with a double glue worked, like I said, 2 years for me. Now I am in the business of stretching that. I want to check out how much it can take. This is just one I did with they are so gorgeous, these rose quartz that I bought or got in the collaboration. and it's a YouTube program, and I get to pick out stuff for about $40, and I make an unboxing and 2 videos with the Beebeecraft, and that YouTube program is for anybody who has 100 subscribers or more. You can apply, and the link will be down below, and so will all of the links for all the products that I got from Beebeecraft, and also the 10% off your whole order coupon, and you only have to go to $25 to get free shipping. And I mean, I have never gone into any shop without spending that, but you know, so that's a good thing. I love their prices, and like I said in the unboxing, check out if you're like me, think to do things in volumes. They do have very good prices, like wholesale prices almost on the bigger batches. So just a little tip there. So here I have something that these I didn't buy there, but I'm sure you can get them there. I have seen them. And on this one I have you can possibly see that, but I have crimped this on both sides. And the thing was that I started with this, I forgot that I should have just crimped on one side. I didn't have to crimp on both, so I crimped it here too, and I glued it into this barrel bead. We will not do this today, but this is something I'm going to wear them and try them out, and I will let you know how this holds up with all the crimping and stuff. I'm gonna let you see them. I don't know if you can see the crimp here, and you know, see, it's not bad view on the video. It's just you can barely see it. And if you want to, you can have a crimp cover over that too. That will also help. And with this one, I just took I crimped it both sides. Don't know why, but I guess it looks better. And I crimped it, and I'm very careful when I crimp it, and I'll show you. And then I put on a crimp cover, and these are the small ones. I haven't seen smaller than these. These are called different sizes compared to where you buy them and how open they are and where they measure them. And this I glued it afterwards. Yeah, I took a little bit of this glue and I took it on the clamshell where it had that small opening that you never can get to. And yeah, we shall see how this holds up. But first we will make them. And I have like these. It's let's see, so we will need, I just pull out strand after strand, and I mean, I can barely live here. I have so many beads. Get 10 of these, 10 of this, and I order 10 of this and 10 of that, and bigger orders when I go and plan the haul. So, but I am not in, I'm not lacking anything in beading, and I'm so glad, because it is so nice to have things, you know, readily available, as this is what I do and I enjoy doing. Adding on some polymer claying now. Maybe you want to see it, get a little peek. This is just me, so starting with some beautiful colors, and it's just so cathartic. Is that what we say, to sit with those small stuff? I do have made big beads and some birdies there, and you know, it's really fun. But this is also very, it's kind of like it's a bit more straightforward, and it's weird to go from something so pliable to this rigid stuff, but it is definitely very, I like both just for different times of the day or something. I did take everything I needed, so then I have it here. So let's see, I will start with this one, and I will of course then just, I'm not sure if this was the side I pre-stretched, so let's just do that. Oh, I gotta measure if I pre-stretch it, if it gets longer. That's also, I mean, it's not a given. So, but I did, because I didn't want to go with two to the other side, that's why I crimped it. And I figured, you know, if I can crimp it and that will work, then it will work both sides. And if it will go off, it will go off. And that's what I'm sticking to. That's what I'm sticking to. So, and this is my red Sauron. No, it's not a Sauron. it's $3.50 on AliExpress, and it is exactly the same. Just search crimper and you will see this. This one went out of its link just, but you know that would happen to any pliers. I just put it back, you know. Not can't say we are, you know, especially creative if you can't fix that. So okay, I'm cutting it off just so that I can thread this in. I will also, let's do this dangerous stuff. That's you know. So this is just a cheapo, as we say, but I do found it to be large enough to get two of this in between. I will only, you know, flat crimp it. I have done both, but I don't think it matters. You know, what matters is that what you do ends up looking right, because then it probably is good enough, and that, you know, if you have sharp edges towards something, that's gonna, you know, that's the same thing with the cords, like hemp. And now I said I got this through. I didn't remember fiddling with it like this, but maybe I was using some other ones. Who knows? But you know, this is not gonna fly easily on and off. I'm just looking at the holes here. Yeah, there's a difference between, I probably have put different in here. Let's try this one. I guess this is it's not a short and sweet video, and I'm not gonna edit out everything because I prefer not to myself. When I watch other people's video, you know, it's okay to not to have edited videos, of course, but I get really dizzy when it's fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, faster, 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 slow. I mean, and yeah, it's not easy to make all of this stuff though. This I might have to take out because this is way too fiddly. I'll get some bigger ones. I remember us getting in a box some really big ones. I haven't pushed them to the test yet, but those would take those would be great for those in silver, but that shouldn't matter. But then I have to have a bead cover that is huge, and that will take away from my focal, and I don't want that. And this is why I would have liked, you know, it to be in 0.8, because I'm gonna have to pause this again. Okay, well now I have tried and almost everyone I have of the crimp beads and tubes, and both the regular brands and the cheapos, but I couldn't find the ones I used last time, which I actually took. I kept the baggie because I like them. So this is too small, and you know, these are from, here I have some really old artifacts as well. This is some we got in the bargain bead box. I think it was with that, I'm not gonna say, cause see, here you have some cheapos that are just this ring. This will be big enough. But needless to say, you need to go a lot bigger to the biggest one if you're gonna buy from Beadalon. The number 2 will not do, and I would keep to 0.8 because there's a big difference there. Unless you are lucky and have kept these, let's try them. Well, I think we should make lemonade out of this, right? I can just have some big cramp shell. Yes, I don't need to speak. I will show you. I will show you. So these are, yeah, these are big. So let's see. I'm putting it on here first, and I go through this one, and this will just easily slide on. Finally. And I thought this would be for leather or something, but you know, I don't know what I thought, but you know, it came in handy. So and I'm not gonna be too short on this side because there's no reason to be more fiddly than, you know, there are other struggles like finding the right crimpers, you know. So let's see how. I just do this very, very carefully. And this is a thin one because it's a cheapo, I am guessing. So it's not even hurting the stretch. And then I'm gonna go here and I'm putting it together again, but I'm not crimping it as I would with as hard as I would with the wire, because you see we have that little taco shell, and that would be awesome to just keep it like that. Oh, you see, it doesn't always have to be, it has to be the right hardware, you know. If that's like having if you don't have the right paper and you have the best watercolor in the world, it's gonna look bad no matter what. So let's see. I am thinking and hoping that this would go over this. And if I wanted to do that, I will have to crimp it a little bit more. So, but you know, I am willing to do that. So. So let's see if that's, because that would be so much cooler than a crimp cover. Let's see. And this is very nice to have the ability to have those big hole, small spacers that are big hole that you can slide over this when you use wire too, because yeah, it looks better and you can start your bracelet right away. Now I'm not gonna fiddle with that now. That's not nice towards you. And but on the other hand, isn't this what we're doing today? So this is my life. I'm kidding. I'm not really kidding, but a little bit. Because this stretch this stretch stuff is not going to do, it's going to come back, you know, with a vengeance. And then I'm trying to shape it into something that's round. I'm basically trying to, but I don't think so. This is going to be just too big. So we're just going to leave it there, and right away I'm going to fix it so it's I can't go back and make you watch me try out everything that I want to. I'm sure I can do it. I can do it. So here we have these are quite big. So this I got from Beebeecraft as well. But not on a haul like this, but you know, I bought it there. So and then I'm gonna see, because these are so big, but and I was mindful of having the seam on the back side with the other ones, but then again, that was a different day. Things were smooth. Today I'm just gonna crimp it wherever I get it. I mean, seriously, I have to make this video again. Can't fiddle like this. What are you doing? Yeah, and there it broke. So that's what we call crappy. Well, better now than later. So let's go for the other ones. I guess I get to check out my crimp stash today. I'll take it a little bit out so I won't be out of frame that much. I also have, like I said, those, but the ones I have from I might just start over here and just string the bracelets and just never mind the knots, because you know you don't have to make it this hard on yourself. It's not necessary, but this oh, this looks good. Let's this is promising, and this I will only flat crimp, like ish. Yeah, there you go. That's about having the right crimp, and that's just something I've had for the longest time. Okay, and then let's see if I now am on a roll here. That would be nice, but you never know. These are so big and so open that, you know, if I have trouble with these, I need to go lie down for a while. So, but I didn't take it on the back side because, and I might just dab a little glue on top of it just because. Don't know if it's necessary at all. Oh, okay. So then it's those, I don't know which of them, but hello. So let's just string this now. So these are, needless to say, just trash, because if you can't use them in, you know, slowly on this, then I don't see any reason to keep them. So I will still go for the same design as I have there. And these are the black agate, matte black agate, and I got 10 strands of them, and they are gorgeous, uniform, beautiful. So and then a little bit out again, getting a little bit of an overview here. Wow, that took like an hour to get the right crimp. I know I have them in gold as well, but I couldn't find them for the life of me, so here we are. And you know, these have this kind of hue that is not just pink. They really look great. I think these are I don't think these are you know, enhanced with color. I think they are gorgeous. It's more like a lilac-y color. But those two strands of that extreme pink color inside, you know, inside of the strand. But it's when you take that out that you see it. So then we're halfway through. So I have one and another of these spacers here. I haven't seen that, you know, I'm sure they have a similar things on Beebeecraft, and similar is perfect, or the same. I'm not sure, I haven't looked, but they make the difference in things. I found when I started stringing, I couldn't get it, what people could get, so how they could make things look so coherent and stuff, and then I found out the joy of spacers and what they can do to something. Because I was kind of like, yeah, well, we're gonna do it as for all those who are allergic and stuff, so I wasn't gonna have any metal on it, only gemstones and stuff. But you know, I am more creative than I could sit with those bracelets. I had to branch out. So, but I can definitely find many ways to make things allergic free without using stainless steel and stuff, because I did that for a while, and yeah, but it was very, very limiting as an, may I say, artist or handcrafter, whatever you want to call it. Stringing is soothing for sure. I have no idea what I was putting where now, but oh well. So there we are, and now I'm not taking any chances. I'm putting on this one, and I'm going through this. I know it's the same. I've stretched out a couple of times now, and then I'm taking it through the crimp bead and through this one, so that I can get it as tight as I want it. If I remember, I will take out the first part, but I don't know if I remember. I don't know if it's appropriate for me to do that. I will. If not, I'm also leaving room for the big clamshell, and I'm only crimping it that way. Are we are we in here? So I've crimped it flat, and I put on the big Big Kahuna. And I don't know what that means, so I don't know. So it's weird because I just crimped it. This looks good, actually. I really like that. And it should be very secure. And if you have a little of a runny runny glue to put between the crack of the clamshell, I mean, I can't see why this shouldn't keep up. Have I made it with something more? Oh, I made the wrong one. That's why. Well, that's a good thing, because I'm gonna go and make lemonade. Because you know, I strung this on this, but that's not a problem. That's what we call a little bit of happy accidents, right? And I'm gonna get my crimps, so it will be easy to make those next two connections, and just string the rest, right? So I'll keep my things in order here. Okay. I can't, you know, for the life of me understand why people have to, you know, clean their mat and tidy it up while they're there, but I get it now that I don't have the room for it just to be, you know, tucked to the side. Alright, so we take another string or piece of it. If you're doing stretch bracelets for sale, I do small, medium, large, and maybe extra large. I don't know, not in stretch maybe, but I make sure that that they can you know, choose that, and also that I take into consideration whether or not I've been using bigger beads than the usual, because then they need a bigger size. So I basically size it for them then, because I think about the inside, right? So I'm just saying that in case. So let's see. Now I'm gonna let you see the crimping closer up, because and like I said, there's no point in saving on this cord, because that's there's enough to fiddle with. I'm just glad I have a happy ending today, because I thought I'd have to you know, do it another day, because it could have been human error, you know. And it might have been too, well, I could have gotten the right ones right away, but I just can't help myself. So, of trying everything, I mean. So, I'm gonna just flat crimp it, and I would do it so it goes straight up if I weren't gonna show you on camera, but I think it goes that way anyways. So let's put on this, because these were, and now let's put them on so that I have the back side. And this can be fiddly, as I don't know, I can't say that on YouTube, but you can open these a little bit with your pliers and press them out. I do that when I use smaller, because you know, life's too short. And I've been fiddling too much with it once, and that's kind of like enough for me. So that's a good thing. I do learn. Okay, so let's yeah, this had this small those on, but that's not the one I'm making now, because now we're going to string that one. And I'm going for, you see these are quite big. This if this were a crimp, you could have used it, but oh yeah, there are those big crimps, but then you need to use if you have like cordons and use that, you're gonna have to put on more like a jump ring and stuff. And I think that on bracelets, I don't want to have so many links unless it's a linksy bracelet, you know, a linksy. Some, and then we take a black one. These are keeping matte. I have had other, like a lot of other gemstones are not staying matte, nor does all of the glass ones. Do you guys have that problem? Because I have this amazingly cool orange matte beads, but they just, no. It's like they have this outside layer or something, and then they become weird. So what I'm gonna do with the gemstones is because when you wear them at your, you know, on your skin, they're gonna change with the oils anyways. So you can actually take some mineral oil and put on them, and then you get them to be shiny again. So, but I would not take a lot. It's like less is more there, and consider that comes from me. So just a little bit on a rag or something goes a very long way, because you don't want the oil to be dripping from your beads or something. Okay, we're there. 2 of these. I did that on it was a kiwi jasper or something, and it was so much cooler when I got to see the color in it and everything. So I'm just saying that if you would like to change it up a bit, that is an option. It's not that easy to go back though. I mean, that's a lot of filing or tumbling, or I don't know. But it's not like I'm doing it on diamonds or something. I find them to be boring. I mean, we have all of this in so many textures and colors and stuff like that. I mean, but I do love me some gemstones. Some high-end gemstones and set in rings and stuff, big and cool. But yeah,